Hey guys, welcome back to the AC Test Kitchen. So we're still here in the throes of winter, so we thought that we would make something that's warming and hearty and delicious. So today we're going to make our Addison Choate potato onion soup. So what you're going to need is onion, finely chopped, 1 russet potato, diced, 6 to 7 cloves of garlic, some brandy, some sherry, some Gruyere, some Parm, some Romano. Like basically the soup is cheating. Some beef stock, thyme, cream. I mean, does it get any better? I would wager that it does not. So let's get over to the stove and start making this bad boy. So you are going to start by taking some olive oil, a couple of tablespoons, and putting it in over medium heat. And then you are going to add your onions. Woo! And I like to add a little salt and pep to these while we get them going. Then you're going to add your garlic. You're going to keep that going for about 5 minutes. So while this is on medium heat, you're going to want to cover that for about 5 minutes. And then you're going to come back, remove the cover, and reduce the heat to medium-low and cook for about another 25 to 30 minutes. So when those are nice and translucent and have cooked down a little bit, you are going to take your brandy and your sherry and deglaze the pan. You are going to crank your heat up to medium-high, and you are going to cook these until the liquid is reduced by half. And to this, you are going to add your thyme and your potato and give that a stir. And then you are going to add your cream, and your beef broth. And you are going to bring that to a boil, and then we're going to reduce the heat down to low, and we're going to simmer it for about 10 minutes. So when your potatoes are nice and fork tender, we're going to take this back over to our workstation and put it in a blender and puree this until it's smooth. So I can 100% guarantee that I'm going to spill this all over the workstation, but I'll try not to make a total mess. I'm going to scoop some of the solids into the blender first. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. Victory is mine. All right. Just get some of the last little bits out of there, because you're going to put the pureed soup back into your pot, and we are going to bring it back to a simmer, and then we are going to add all of those amazing cheeses. We're going to take this off. Hot, be careful. And we are going to pour this back into our pot. Yes. And let's take this back over to the stove for the final bit. So turning our heat up a bit, we're gonna bring this to a nice simmer, and then we're gonna start to add our cheeses. While this happens, we've gone ahead and taken a tablespoon of cornstarch and tossed our Gruyere with it. This will help add some additional thickening to this delicious, delicious soup. So this is looking a little bit thick, and you don't want to add the cheese to something that's quite this thick. So we're just gonna add a little bit more beef broth to thin this out a little bit as we bring this up to a simmer. So now that this has come up to a nice simmer, you're going to take your Gruyere with the cornstarch and add that and whisk that until it's melted. And then you are going to take your Parm and your Romano and do the same thing. And make sure that's nice and melted and nice and incorporated. And then you should test it, and then we'll add salt and pepper to taste. Okay, now that that is seasoned and the cheese is melted, let's take it back over to the island and serve this puppy up. And then you're going to want to take some green onion and just sprinkle some on top for garnish. And there you have it, the Addison Choate potato onion soup. Enjoy.